sodium hydroxide.
We'll figure that out later. We'll have to like do it and email it to each other tonight. But we need to start with this because it's going to take forever. But I took a picture of this was what's that? Or do you have to take a picture of it?
There we go. All right, we got Chuck here.
All right, we're going to start our first titration. Our burette, exactly 50 milliliters sodium hydroxide. See our meniscus is right there at the top. We're ready to start our first titration. All right, here we have Taylor doing our first official titration.
Right. How to read it, how to titrate it.
It's adding sodium hydroxide
Definition of a
to
titrate.
KHP.
And the priming.
Nice wrist work.
In other words, like rinse 3 times with distilled water and 3 times with
In our dirty titration, we saw that roughly 21 milliliters of the sodium hydroxide came out to be almost perfect. So we know right around where we need to stop with this one. Taylor's using proper technique, stopping every once in a while. Check. That color change there goes away almost instantly. And read your 29 mark.
which is a quantitative method of reacting substances to determine
Got about 2 more milliliters according to the burette there.
solution, which is 50 milliliters of water dissolving about 0.06 grams of pH,
Getting close.
which is not important. But then what we did is we added the 50 milliliters of
Alright.
NaOH.
Man, that looks pretty good to me.
We read from the very bottom of the meniscus.
Very close to exactly the pink color we wanted.
Then we want to let out.
And that'll be the first titration.
First titration came out that we used about 28.1 mLs of sodium hydroxide.
Alright.
All right, here we go with Chuck. This is going to be our second actual titration.
Okay. So we're going to keep adding drop by drop once we get close enough to where we think it's going to start turning pink.
And last time we used 28.1 mLs on our first live titration, so
And now
we're
we
going
can
to
see
try to
this
get around that.
Which is our,
And in our
it's going to be our
rough one the first time it was a little bit over 29 mL, so we're going to
measure our final volume at the very bottom of the meniscus, which is 30.21. Okay. Make sure to record that volume.
and here we
in
go,
the
starting to
book.
see a little pink.
So we started at 50 milliliters.
Looks like it's going to be just a little bit more.
And we ended at
There's that false hope.
30.21.
Yep. And looks like probably just a little bit more, probably. And Erwin,
Right back to clear.
right back to clear.
Still kind of clear. A few drops more. There's our end point.
There we go. End point. And we used, what would you say the meniscus is here?
That's about 28.2.
28.2.
Okay, here we are with 100 milliliters of Sprite. Just took off the burner. It's been on the burner for roughly 16, 17 minutes. We're going to add 50 milliliters of the Sprite, which has been decarbonated, to this flask.
To explain this. Oh, and read the fine print. And then show the like recording.
All right, that looks close. Now we'll add a few drops of our phenolphthalein. We got really good results with 6 drops in our sodium hydroxide solution. So we're going to try 6 drops here and see how that works. All right, now we're ready to do the titration. All right, here we have Taylor working with the 50 milliliters of decarbonated Sprite. This is our final titration with the soda. Now we'll shut the valve off and swirl it around a little. Now we know with the sodium hydroxide it took roughly 28 to 29 milliliters of, I'm sorry, with the KHP it took 29 milliliters of the sodium hydroxide to bring about the color change that we were looking for. The Sprite's sort of a wild card. We don't know what to expect with that, so we're going to have to stop at certain intervals to determine where the end point is. Still have a fairly clear solution in the flask. Or at about 17 milliliters of the sodium hydroxide used.
We have our 3 trials of the KHP solution. That is our
Still not getting.
No result yet?
Still not yet. And it's actually taking a lot more.
To be continued.